Hey there, beautiful souls, those on the way to becoming, and the cowards that I am recording this video for. So the name of this video, which it remains to be seen as to whether or not I'm going to post it, but for now, I intend to do so. The name of this video is, I'm calling out all the cowards. Calling out the cowards. Who are the cowards? The cowards are the ones who, in dark spaces, cast spell work on people. The cowards are the ones who do manipulation spells, trying to block another's progress in life, trying to block another's relationships in life, trying to stifle another from attaining the purposes that the Most High God intended for them to attain. The cowards are the ones who wear the masks. You know, they'll call you, they'll text you, and they'll say, hey, how you doing? Just checking on you. And they're really just trying to find out what you got going on so they can do a spell to interfere with it. So to digress for a second here, these are things that I have been and am experiencing. Now, 10 years ago, you never could have told me that the spiritual things that are taking place behind the scenes, and I say behind the scenes because a lot of people are completely oblivious to what's going on. So like I said before, I am one of God's vessels to awaken your consciousness. And if you've listened to my other videos, you will note that most of them come from a personal level of experience. But in due season, I'm going to address the higher level of manipulation that is taking place in the world. Okay, in case you haven't noticed, the world is changing drastically. And if you look at it through carnal eyes, it looks very hopeless, right? So I'm just going to say that's one of the other primary reasons. And I'm not trying to call out anybody, at least not on this topic. But this is what is going on in the world right now is one of the primary reasons to have an intimate relationship with the Most High God. Because you are not going to survive if you don't. That sounds drastic and extreme, but it is definitely accurate. There are lots of things, as the word says, we battle not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual darkness in high places. And when I tell you, again, not trying to instill fear in anyone, when I tell you what is coming, okay, I strongly encourage you to awaken to your divinity. The Most High God created us in their image. It's in Genesis, okay? You don't have to read the whole Bible to find that. That's the first book, right? It says we are created in their image. That's what the word says. So that's the spiritual aspect of our existences. Not what you look like, not what your skin color is, yada, yada. But your spirit self is created in the Most High's image. So to get back to the point about the cowards, and again, I say, it is not just taking place, you know, all the spiritual manipulation and the spells and the all the stuff that is going on. The cowards, like I said, they'll smile in your face, act like they care about what's going on with you. But what they're really doing when they think they are not being seen. So obviously, even if they profess to know God, clearly they don't. Why do I say that? Because if they did, because some of these folks I'm talking about, yes, I said folks, some of these people that I'm talking about, honey, they will be in a church every Sunday, praising the Lord, got their Bible with them everywhere they go, but they're nothing more than demons in disguise. They're demons in disguise. So soon as they're out of your presence, they go somewhere and they do spell work to block your blessings. Like with all of my videos, there's just so much content to share. And I'm trying to do these in a bit of a strategic kind of way. You know, address certain topics on certain videos and not allow them to run together. So I'm still working on that. I clearly haven't mastered it. But I'm calling out the cowards. Okay? You are a coward if that job you got it by the way of using black magic. That relationship you're in with that wealthy man or wealthy woman, you are a coward if you got it by way of using black magic. That money you rolling in, you are a coward if you got it by way of using black magic. So I just wanted to call you out. I wanted to call you out. And for those of you who I am not addressing this video to, just take it in stride, okay? In terms of you being a vessel. I'm going to say vessel because we're not victims. You being a vessel of evil intentions. And for those of you that are like me, who have been targeted by such cowards, I say again, don't worry. You are covered by the Most High God. And what's going to happen, I can say this factually, is not in the Bible anywhere, at least not the way that I'm saying it. But what's going to happen is, for those that don't believe God exists, what's the term these days, the acronym? A lot of folks are going to FAFO. Yep, a lot of folks are going to FAFO. All right. So since this is addressed to the or directed toward the cowards, I'm not really signing out, so to speak, with a encouraging message to you. But to all the others, those who are healing and on their healing journey, as always, I say, until we come together again,